Well, welcome on back into North Dakota today. As promised, Sophia and I were working with John David Berdahl through the commercial break, so let's get a little update on our project so far.
Absolutely. So I put a pattern on there. I just put some lines, and I just put some paint so you can sort of see some of the lines a bit, hopefully.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, I brought black paint and white paint. Okay.
Or paper.
Oh, right there. Okay.
Yes,
right. Yeah.
there we go.
I do apologize. Yes, paper. You know, because I'm looking at the camera, and it's like one of the things about teaching too. It's like your mouth is just going to go, and your brain is trying to catch up. And it's like, so students will do that too. Do you mean this? Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, so I've got black paper and white paper, different colors of paint.
You got red going on
here.
here.
Here's red, and you've got yellow too. So.
Awesome. And you discovered on the black paper that you're going to need a little more paint than you usually would. So
perhaps, yeah.
Here is my update so far. I've got a little blue action going on, but I'm going to try an ombre effect with the paint, with the sponge, and see how that works out. So I'm about to grab some yellow and see how that will look combining.
There you go.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, I have been struggling this whole time.
Really?
Sophia!
Making my lines deep enough.
Oh,
but
no.
I'm trying to do a really cool zebra print.
Okay.
So I think I want to do it on white paper.
Yeah.
And I think
It
I'll
seems
have,
like this has a glossy side and a matte side. So
Yeah,
I'm going with the
okay.
matte side.
What color is your zebra?
I am thinking blue.
Ooh,
I
okay.
didn't bring like actually black and white, so.
That's okay. We're colorful today.
There we go. Now it's working.
I was inspired by all of our animal
So many
stories this
animal
morning.
discussions this morning. That was really great. And I had to just walk in as soon as I saw like baby giraffe at Disney World.
Oh, of course.
I had to walk in and joke, I had that happen too.
You tricked me for a second.
Oh, really? Did you actually believe me?
You never know what John David Berdahl is going to
I
say.
have a baby giraffe in my one-bedroom
I
apartment.
thought you meant like you had like created a giraffe like sculpture or
Okay,
something.
that would be something to do.
Because you know you make stuff.
Yes, I
so.
do. Yeah.
Can you hand me a piece of white paper,
Yes.
please? Thank you.
There you go. So I
Okay.
put it matte side. Okay, so there's the matte side for you.
Perfect. Here is my color before being stamped. I am going to stamp it and see what happens now.
Go ahead. And you can too, at home, you can paint the paper first. You could make it like yellow and then put a darker color on top of it. I'd consider doing that out in the waiting area, but it's kind of sad, I guess.
I think it's fun to do the whole process.
Okay.
So there's many different ways to do this.
Big reveal.
Okay.
Ooh! This turned out pretty cool.
Yeah, look at that.
I'll hold this up a little bit. The ombre is definitely coming through. I kind of turned it into a little green moment in the center here, of course.
Why do you keep calling me hombre? I'm John.
I'm Spanish ever since I got back from Spain, remember?
Oh, really? How did that go?
Ombre.
Did that go
It
well?
was so fun.
Oh, good. That's good.
Okay. Is it giving zebra? No, but
It's still a pattern.
It still looks kind of cool.
You know?
Funky little abstract.
Absolutely.
Okay. I don't hate it.
Okay.
We're working on it.
Wonderful. Thank you for.
Okay. I tried to do a second print without adding more paint, and I will say it doesn't show up as great, so I would recommend repainting your styrofoam foam before you do a second stamp here.
Okay, I'm going to do my second one as well. I'm adding a little bit more because I noticed there was kind of a lot of empty spaces.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, so I'll go with red and
let's
blue.
see.
Yeah, so we'll have this sort of color. Gosh, it'd be great if you guys could be here just to be in the middle of this. Oh, this is so much fun. We're having so much fun.
I always have a blast when we're doing crafts with you
and
because
it's so wonderful. You guys are just so, accepting.
Oh,
You know, oh, look at that.
that looks cool. That looks zebra-esque.
That looks very cool.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
And I love how the crafts you bring don't have to take all of your focus away too. You can have conversations and multitask while keeping the kids busy, keeping the adults busy.
Yeah.
I would do this.
There we go. So I'll kind of blend these a bit and see how that turns out. Oh, whoops.
Yes,
Maybe that
you
fell over
always
there.
bring such fun, I feel like kid-friendly, but also all ages crafts. And if you want to look back on our website or our Facebook to look at some previous This Is How You Make It segments, get some ideas. You know, school's almost out, so might want to keep some of these in your back pocket. You can go and check that out on our website, our Facebook. Check it out.
Yeah, and I've got some. I send, proposals for kind of projects we're going to be working on here on the show. And we were just talking about during the break. One of them was going to be slide painting, and I think everyone's really going to like that because it's
that'd be so
actually a
fun.
slide. and it's going to roll down, and so it's like
And you're getting outside.
putting objects in, the paint, and then and so it's going to be so random, so abstract, and so much fun.
I love it. Okay, well, thank you so much for bringing this in here. Is there anything you would change about this experiment after doing it now on TV?
This experiment?
Or this art project? Is there anything you would do differently?
No, absolutely not. I wouldn't do it. I'd invite more people.
That's always a good one.
Yes, I would have like 20 or 100. A gymnasium
yes.
filled of people just doing this, and finding out how many different ways. That's what's so much of the fun of teaching so many art classes that I do teach is that you give people the materials, and I often sometimes don't really talk about how something ought to be done, and I just let people find out their way of doing it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, I'll hold mine up.
I am all done with my zebra-esque print.
I did this.
And I
two
did
colors.
this.
Ooh. I love all the colors that you guys have.
I know, so fun. They turned out so different, even though we use the same materials.
Yes.
As they ought to.
Absolutely.
Okay, this is not manufacture. This is craft.
And we did a good job. We didn't get any paint on ourselves.
No,
We do that quite often, so that is impressive.
I know.
Good
proud of
thing
us.
we brought the gloves
Anything on
today.
me.
Well, John David Berdahl, thank you so much for coming on today's
very
show and
welcome.
doing this with us.
Yes, you're so very welcome. Thank you for having me.
Yes,
Absolutely, and we'll see you next time,
Yeah,
of course.
yep, absolutely.
Now, you guys at home, don't go anywhere. Maybe wash your hands first, but come right back. We've got plenty more North Dakota Today right after this short break.